This is the Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Edition. I'm Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com. We're gonna take a closer look at this vehicle. The 4Runner has a really great style. It's bold, it's muscly, it's ready to go off-road. It's basically saying adventure, and I really enjoy the front of this. The headlights and the front end, as well as this little hood scoop area, all come together very nicely. And as we come down along the side, you start to get a picture of this big vehicle, but a vehicle that's ready to go basically wherever you want to take it. And that's what I've found during my time with it. We have a nice profile here at the back end, and I like the steps that are available. Makes it a lot easier to get in and out of this, especially if you are hauling around kids or an older passenger. So we come around to the back here, I'll show you what's inside, but hey, check that out. You can go right in because this whole rear window comes down, which is pretty darn cool. The interior of the 4Runner is quite nice with the TRD Pro off-road package. We have some TRD stitching that's on the seats, and we have some accent red stitching throughout the cabin. As you can see here, we have quite a large infotainment display there in the center. It supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. We have big chunky knobs that we can use to adjust the temperature, and throughout the cabin everything is very easy to touch. We have a very nice center console here with two cup holders. We have our four-wheel drive controls there, and then we have this carbon fiber or carbon fiber-like inlay here, as well as some storage cubbies. We have control. The switch to your left there is what allows you to completely roll down the rear window, which is pretty cool. Then you can start to see some of that red stitching that I was talking about, and that continues over on the door as well. There's a decent amount of leg room in the back seat. The back seat does sit a little bit higher. We have headrests back here. We have a center console thing that we can pop down, and from there we have two cup holders. We also have some cup holders in the doors. If we hop up in here, you'll be able to kind of get a look and feel for what this is like. As you can see, I have plenty of room. I'm about 6 feet, so leg room is not an issue. We have vents back here. We have two charging ports for your passengers. So in the back seat, there's plenty of leg room. There's plenty of headroom, but you do need to kind of be leaning back, because as I lift the camera up here, you can kind of see that there's this dip in front of me. So if I'm leaning forward, I'm gonna catch my hair on this or catch my head on it. But what's nice about this, because it's an elevated seat, I have pretty good sight lines around me. I can see out the center of the windshield very easily. So it's elevated, it's quite nice, and there's plenty of room back here. There's a decent amount of cargo space. On the back here, we can lock and unlock with the push of a button. Here I can open that up, and you'll see I have all of my adventuring gear here, my backpack, my shoes, a jacket, chair, and everything. One thing that's really cool about this is you can slide this out. So if we slip this over and pull out, then essentially what this is a little picnic table or tailgating table, and it supports up to 440 pounds. So you can use that to put whatever you need on there or have a little picnic back here. There is a tiny bit of room for storage underneath there. We have some power points back here, so you're going to be able to plug stuff in. There's some storage cubbies over there that are nice, storage cubbies on top, and then there's some tie downs in various places so you can secure cargo. Now, one thing that does surprise me about this is it is not a power tailgate. So if you're tall, you can grab up here. If you're not quite as tall, you can grab right here. But it is kind of a hefty gate, so that's something to keep in mind. Test that out, because a power tailgate would be much better. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite features, which is the fact that you can put this down. So here we have full access, so you can reach in and grab something if you want. But what's really great about this is if you're cruising down the highway, you can have this open, you can have the sunroof open, you get tons of air flowing through the cabin. If you're going to be off-roading, this is also a nice way to kind of open that cabin up and really get an open air experience, even though you're not taking a roof or anything like that off. Thanks for joining me to take a look at the 2020 Toyota 4Runner. You can find out more information over at GottaBeMobile.com. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.